Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, Unfiltered Real Talk. So I'm going to talk about why do doctors get so upset when patients ask questions about their health issues? Why do they get upset? Why do they get offended? Why do they get so cocky and arrogant and just so annoyed when patients ask questions? And the reason why I'm asking this is a few months ago, my dad was not feeling well and he was having a real hard time going to the bathroom and he was feeling pain in his stomach. So we told him, you should go see your primary care doctor, see what he can do and if he can refer you to a specialist. So I couldn't go because I had to work, unfortunately, but my other sister took my dad there and she went and took my dad to see his PCP. So when she went, she had some questions regarding my dad and she asked the doctor a few questions. And you know what the doctor had to say? Like, did you work in the medical field? Like, well, and my sister said, no. So why are you asking me questions then? I'm the doctor, I should know. And I'm like, what? This is what my sister told me. I'm like, excuse me? That's what he said? And I was upset. I was livid. Thank God I wasn't there because I would have just told that doctor off. I'm like, how dare you? Like, my sister didn't have a right to ask questions about our father, about his health and what was going on with him, why he was feeling pain. And we were telling him the symptoms and stuff like that. And basically the doctor told my sister, oh, you don't know anything. So just keep quiet and let me examine the patient, which is my father. So I'm like, okay. So then the doctor wanted to write a prescription for the pain, and my sister said no, he needs to see a specialist for this situation that he was having. And the doctor got upset and said, well, I don't think that your father needs to see me, and basically rushed my dad off, and that was it. And I'm like, you are a PCP, primary care physician. You're not a specialist, okay? That's what we see specialists. That's what you do, to referral patients to see a specialist, so a specialist can see a patient to see what is going on and diagnose the problem. And he just got so upset and offended. And I'm like, why are you acting like this? You know what I mean? My dad paid for his visit, paid for the copay, paid for everything. And then you giving an attitude because my sister was asking questions. Like, who do you think you are, doctor? He just lucky I wasn't there because I would have said something to him. I would have. And I just don't understand why doctors get so upset when we take our parents or, our loved ones to see any doctor. And then when we have questions, they make us feel like we're dumb. They make us feel like we're insignificant and we shouldn't, how dare I or us asking questions to a doctor? Like, no. And when it comes to my parents and to my family members, we are a tight-knit family, okay? We care about each other's health and we don't back down to anything. And when we have questions or concerns about each other's health, we're going to ask questions and we're not going to back down. And that's exactly what I did. I called that PCP and I told them, listen, you need to send that referral to the specialist because my dad needs to see this doctor. And if you don't, I'm going to drive up there and then there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem. And that's exactly what I said. Because I don't play around with my dad's health, my mom's health, anyone's health. We don't play around with that. And I just feel like it was just so unfair and so unprofessional for that doctor to mistreat my sister that way because she didn't work in a medical field, that she shouldn't say anything. She shouldn't ask questions. Like, how dare you? How dare you? If that was me, I would have told him off. Like, yes, I work in a medical field. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. Yes, I have questions. And if you can't answer the questions and if you don't know, just say you don't know. Just say you don't know. But don't be cocky and arrogant because you went to medical school and you feel like you know everything and then us patients can't ask questions. I respect doctors who bust their butt to go to medical school and learn all these materials. I give them mad respect for that. But you have to listen to the patients too as well, because us patients, we know our bodies. We know what's going on. And when we go see a primary care physician or a specialist, you have to listen to the patient. You have to listen to us, what we have to say, and not dismiss us. And I feel like some doctors do that. They dismiss patients and say, oh, you're fine. everything's okay. I'm going to write you a prescription. You just go to the pharmacy and get it. They're not hearing the patients. They're not hearing their pain. That's what doctors go to school for, to hear the patient's pain and suffering and to listen to the patient and understand why they're feeling this way, why this pain is happening. That's what you went to that's what you went to doctor school for. You know what I mean? And I just feel like doctors should be more kind and more patient to patients. They should, because at the end of the day, we know our bodies. We know what goes on in our bodies. We know what things are not right, and we feel it. And that's when we go see doctors and we tell you guys about it. And sometimes doctors need to take a step back and realize, we're patients too. You know what I mean? And you have to have some type of care and empathy and sympathy and just really hear the patient out and not just be, cocky and be offended because we ask questions. And I feel like some doctors make us feel like we're stupid because when we ask questions and when they give us big words like, oh, and we don't know it, and then they make us feel like we're stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not right. It's not nice. You know what I mean? To do that. If I don't know a terminology, I'm going to look it up. And I need you to explain to me what's this mean? Because you went to school for it. I need to know what it means. I need to understand my diagnosis. And don't make me feel like I'm stupid or dumb. And there's some doctors that do that to patients, and then the patients shut their mouth and don't say anything. When it comes to me and my family, we don't do that. Because we don't do well with intimidation. We don't do well with none of that stuff, because we will stand up for each other when it comes to our health, because we don't mess around with that, because you only have one life to live, one body, and our body is our temple, and we just have to try to take care of it as much as we can and try to live a good, healthy life. So have any of you experienced that before, going to a doctor's office and your doctor makes you feel like you're stupid and make you feel like you shouldn't ask any questions or anything else? And I would love to hear your comments below. Please let me know. And again, thank you so much for listening to my Unfiltered Real Talk. Please comment, please share. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will really appreciate it. And thank you so much for listening. God bless you all, and I love you all.